I'm your host, Liz McClellan. Today we have a very, very special guest on. Her name is Erin Weimer. And here she is. We have pulled her out from behind the camera where she usually is shooting and directing and telling me what to do. So today, though, I have asked her to join me in helping with a project that we have been playing around with. And so for Valentine's Day, what we wanted to do was share a video with you guys on how to make your own little mini Hank earrings. So we have, Erin actually taught me how to make my first mini Hank because it is not as easy as making a big giant Hank. And they were a huge hit. I wore them to the local gym for an event, and I forget where else we have worn them out, but people seem to love them. So we thought, what would be better than homemade Hank earrings for Valentine's Day for all of our climbers. I mean, we're not making them. Our expectation is that you're going to make them. I just want to be very clear from the get-go. So thank you so much, Erin.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
Yes, so psyched. So first, walk us through the tools that we have laid out so that everybody can know what they should have on hand.
Sure. So obviously we can start with some of our sterling accessory cord. Typically our earrings range from about 1.5 to 2.75 millimeter.
Our earrings do? Our earrings range?
Our earring rope, our rope diameter for the Hanks. So these are 1.5 millimeter mini cord, but what we'll do is we'll use 2.75 accessory cord today.
It's a little easier when you use the bigger one, so I would.
But there's no hard and fast rule.
Unless you're super advanced, start with the 2.75.
Yeah, it's a little easier. There's no hard and fast rule about what diameter you want to use. The larger the diameter, the more statement of an earring, so the larger the Hank. We also have these little metal loops that are really what are making it the earring. It goes into your ear. We get these from the local craft store, about $3 or $4, and it comes in a 60 pack,
yeah,
so
60.
You can make plenty.
Right. Earrings for everybody.
Right. And then we also have a lighter to seal the ends, as well as some sharp scissors. And we can get started.
So with the 2.75 millimeter, we started with roughly around 4 feet. I think I might have trimmed it a little shorter, but I have already finished my ends here. But what you want to do is just kind of heat it up with the flame and kind of finish it off like that. It helps it when you're weaving them or threading it through at the end, as well as just creates a more finished look, and so you don't end up with a frayed rope. So we have, basically we use our 2 fingers here to create the Hank. That's what we'll be hanking on. And I think we did 5.
I'd say about 5 wraps to give your Hank some bulk.
Yeah, because you want to make sure there's enough in there so it feels like you actually have some rope. And then what you want to do is to come down and across so that you can create your belly wrap. And you're going to anchor across that bottom one. So you're going to come down and across, and then the next one is going to cross over that edge and continue up. You're going to be basically wrapping it up, and that will keep that first wrap anchored down on the bottom. So you come around about 4 times, and then slide it off. Mm-hmm. Little snug. And, don't worry about too snug, too loose. You can always tighten it up at the end. So then what you're going to do is create a little bite that you're going to slide through that top part where your pointer finger was, and then fold it over.
Yep, you'll wrap that bite over the top of the Hank.
And so you still have this kind of little tail hanging out. And what you're going to want to do is just thread that down through the center of that belly wrap. Out of my way, belly wrap.
And then you can start tightening the belly wrap by turning it. Mine is going clockwise, and the cord's going to loosen towards the top of the hank, and then you can pull on that loose tail to tighten that.
And so here's where you can kind of play with it till you get kind of that balanced look. And then when you get the tail through, you basically can go and cut it off. I'll pick that up later, don't worry. And then finish off that end. And then you have a nice little hank that you can then take your, oh, thank you. Wrong way. Take your earring loop and just loop it through. These ones, I have lost a hank, so, you know, you might want to kind of fix it a little snugger there, or, you know, or just leave it as I did. But yeah, you can see you have a nice little hank. Dangles very nicely. You'll have two of them. Now, what I'm gonna say here is that, you know, if you're doing them with someone, make sure that you do the two, because you can see Erin and I use different widths for when we were starting the hank. So we have two different sizes. So you're more than welcome to wear two different size hanks. We are not judging by any means, but if you would like them to be a little more balanced and same size, then I suggest that you do both of them together, so you end up with one or the other.
Yep.
So that's our quick and easy Valentine's gift, and I'm sure it will go over swimmingly well. And as you can see, it doesn't take a lot of time, and honestly, I have probably done this less than 10 times total. So the learning curve isn't too crazy, considering I'm not a big hanker anyway. So, you know, let us know how it goes. We'd love to see pictures of the earrings that you guys create. And happy Valentine's Day.